your prename is again Joshua.
Yes.
And your prename?
John.
John and Joshua.
Yes, J names, all the way.
What is going on here?
I am 21 years young.
I am 23 years old and I live in Indianapolis, in Indiana.
Right here I'm sitting with Joshua and John. Beyond the Brick. Good to see you.
It's great to finally meet you in person. We've seen your videos online. We love it.
And good to see you, John.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having us here.
I'm a big fan of your YouTube channel, Beyond the Brick. It's always fun to see what you're doing. You're visiting many exhibitions. But this all started without images, just the voice of the mockers around the world.
Exactly right. So we started in 2011 as an audio-only podcast. We'd put it out on iTunes like a lot of podcasts, and so we did that for about 6 months or a year, and then switched over to the YouTube channel and Google Plus Hangouts so that you could actually see the people we were talking to and we could show stuff, screen share, things like that, because Lego is very visual, so the images were really nice to see.
And there's your brother, and if you don't know him, he's behind the camera, so you're the guy who's running around all the time.
Yes, yes, I make him look good. I do all the work and he just stands there.
Yeah, try better then. Okay. Anyway, let's talk, before we talk about your amazing work, let's talk about one topic which is very important for me. Let's talk about Kevin Hinkle.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean, you can't do an interview without talking about Kevin Hinkle, really. He just pervades everything. He's just everywhere.
Kevin Hinkle has been Lego community manager, and then he switched into a new role, and he tried to explain to me what he's doing, and I was laughing the whole day. What exactly is he doing?
I love the analogy Kim uses. He always likes to talk about how Kevin and Paul, the new guy who took over Kevin's position, stand like back to back, and it's kind of like a duel, like the Old West. You like see them back to back, walk 3 paces, turn around, whoever fires first, that kind of thing. So it's like Paul faces the community, people like us at conventions, and Kim standing back to Paul, because that's important here. Kevin, thank you, Kevin. I get their names mixed up, K names. It's tough. Anyway,
it's no problem.
So Kevin, I wasn't finished with the analogy. Kevin faces the company and kind of provides information on the community to the company. So that's what Kim always tells me. I still don't really know what Kevin does, but I feel like that somehow makes sense. It works.
But John, do you know there are quite a few YouTube channels out there who provide users around the world with content, and Paul is the follow-up of Kevin. Did you know who did the first ever worldwide broadcast interview with Paul Stifler?
S something.
Paul. Did you know that?
This is when we get up and walk away.
I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Anyway, so Kevin is still around, and maybe, hopefully, I will see him again. He's now internal and doing important stuff.
He's on the inside. He has to wear a suit. Yeah. He's like fancy. He went too high level for us. Yeah. We can't handle it.
Like there, yeah. Or like, excuse me, a second, like. You see here. Okay. Anyway, Beyond the Brick is around there since 5 years now.
Yes, yeah. November of 2011 we recorded. I believe it was November 11th was the first episode.
Yeah. And when did you decide that you go out there and see the mockers around the world?
Traveling to conventions, was 2012 Brick World. So Brick World Chicago, which has kind of always been our home show. We live a couple hours from Chicago. We went there in 2012, so about 6 months after we started the show, and that was the first convention we went to. We really didn't know that many people in the community. We'd interviewed a few people. First show we'd ever been to, so it was all very new to us. We walked in, the mic and the camera, and just kind of started chatting with people. And some of the people we interviewed that year we've seen every year since and made some great friends. We've got we're in the flyover zone, so you might hear some planes.
That's the Beyond the Brick jet warming up for us.
Yeah, of course you have to leave soon, but unfortunately you're still here. But
wow, it's great to be with you too.
Yeah, but you have done some other really nice stuff. For example, you have a 24 hours live stream every year. What is it about?
We do. Every November, around Thanksgiving in the US, towards the end of November, we kind of go completely insane and decide that we'll live stream straight for 24 hours, which is kind of a crazy thing to do because I end up being up like before and after, and then the 24 hours, like 36 hours straight. So that's pretty intense. But yeah, this is connected with Creations for Charity, which is a great charity in the US. They provide sets for kids in orphanages and hospitals and things that wouldn't otherwise normally be able to get Lego sets. So we do that, and every hour that we're live, the Lego company and other companies like Brickmania and Brickloot donate sets to the charity, and we're able to donate some great sets that way. And we talk with builders from all over the world because we're live for 24 hours. We got plenty of time. We do live builds with Lego designers, so all sorts of great stuff.
This sounds great, and I will join again this year. You're the first time in Europe, right?
No.
Second time.
Second time in Europe. Yeah. I hit some of like France and Portugal and Spain and places last year, but first time in Denmark, so first time in Billund here, which is really great.
What is it like to be in the home of Lego? I mean, this is the capital of Lego, the company we all love.
Yeah, it's amazing. Just being here with all the designers, which is just so fun. Meeting designers we talked with online, in person is amazing. Talking to them about how they go about designing sets and stuff, and that whole process is incredible. And then just seeing, the Lego house that they're working on right now, it's going to be finished later this year, is incredible. I would love walking around there. We got to, you sat in with us, and everyone, fan media here, got to sit in with the CEO, get to hear what he had to say. So it's just been great getting to see all this stuff.
What a sentence. In one sentence, the CEO and my person. This is good. We won't cut it out. So anyway, but this is something, you're doing this for life right now?
Yes.
What a crazy idea to make a Lego website or a YouTube channel for life. I would never do this. But you will come back and see other exhibitions around the world.
Yes, we will be traveling almost constantly. So Josh and I are both doing this now full time for our job. So we're hoping to make it back to Billund for when the Lego house opens in September. And between now and then, we're traveling all the time.
I would love to see you guys again here in Europe, and one day I will come to your city.
Make it over to the US.
Wie is hier zo'n vismarkt?
Da lang. And so it was so much fun to talk to you. Hope to see you around the next hours too. And please don't ignore me in the future.
Definitely, we would never ignore you. Never. We couldn't dream of it.
Okay, because I'm very emotional,
Right. It'd be crippling.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.